So first of all, I have to have a genuine like for the product, right? Second of all, like what are you doing outside of that? Is there something special? And that's what I love about Michelob Ultra. They really are really animate about it.
Serena Williams is a true powerhouse, a beacon of strength, perseverance, and determination, both on and off the tennis court. Widely regarded as one of the greatest athletes in history, Williams's impact on the world of sports extends far beyond the boundaries of tennis. Throughout her career, she has defied expectations, overcome adversity, and redefined what it means to be a champion. Yet, in the midst of her athletic triumphs and global recognition, Serena's life is now facing an unexpected and deeply personal challenge. Her beloved husband, Alexis, who has been her steadfast partner through every victory and setback, is currently confronting a diagnosis that neither of them anticipated, bringing a new chapter of their story into uncharted waters. Serena's journey, however, is one that transcends the world of tennis, revealing the strength of a woman whose story is still unfolding in ways they never could have imagined. Early life. From Compton to the court. Born on September 26, 1981, in Saginaw, Michigan, Serena Jameka Williams is the youngest of 5 sisters, including her sister Venus, her closest ally and tennis partner. Raised by her parents, Richard Williams and Oracene Price, Serena's early life was shaped by the challenges of growing up in a tough neighborhood, yet filled with an unwavering drive for success. The Williams family moved to Compton, California, when Serena was young, seeking a better environment for their daughters to train in tennis. This decision set the stage for one of the most extraordinary athletic careers in history. From the moment Serena picked up a tennis racket at just 4 years old, it was clear that she was destined for greatness. Her father, Richard Williams, took on the monumental task of training both Serena and Venus, homeschooling them and focusing exclusively on their athletic development. Richard was relentless in his determination to guide his daughters to success, and despite facing racism in the world of tennis, he never wavered in his belief that his daughters would not only succeed, but dominate the sport. Serena's early training was unconventional compared to the traditional routes taken by other tennis professionals. The Williams family trained on public courts in Compton, with Richard prioritizing education alongside athletic development to avoid burnout. Under his tutelage, Serena developed a fierce work ethic and a competitive spirit that would carry her through the most challenging moments of her career. Breakthrough and early success. By the time Serena was 16 years old, her hard work began to pay off, and she was rapidly climbing the ranks of professional tennis. She grabbed the mixed doubles title at Wimbledon and the US Open in 1999 with her partner Max Mirny, signaling her arrival on the global stage. Her early successes did not stop there, as she and her sister Venus claimed several doubles titles together, and Serena continued to rack up impressive individual victories. Serena's powerful on-court presence and aggressive playing style made her an immediate threat to established players in the sport. Her breakthrough year came in 2002 when she won her first Grand Slam singles title at the French Open. This victory was followed by a series of landmark triumphs, including her first Wimbledon win and the US Open title. By 2003, Serena had achieved a feat that many considered impossible. She held all 4 major singles titles simultaneously, known as the Serena Slam. Her accomplishments were unmatched, and she quickly became one of the most dominant players in tennis history. The Indian Wells controversy, a turning point. However, Serena's journey to the top was not without its obstacles. In 2001, during a match at the Indian Wells tournament, the Williams sisters became the target of racial abuse from the crowd after Venus pulled out of a match due to an injury. When Serena took to the court, she was met with boos and derogatory comments, as many in the audience wrongly accused their father of match fixing. Despite winning the match against Kim Clijsters, the experience left Serena and Venus with a bitter taste, leading them to vow never to return to Indian Wells again. This boycott would last for 14 years, as the sisters refused to participate in an event where they had been subjected to such harsh treatment. During this period, Serena's career continued to ascend, and she claimed multiple Grand Slam titles, solidifying her place as one of the sport's all-time greats. However, her personal struggles would soon collide with the pressures of fame, forcing her to navigate a world that demanded perfection from its champions. Personal struggles and resilience. In 2003, Serena's life took a painful turn as she experienced the divorce of her parents, Richard and Oracene, coupled with the tragic death of her half-sister. These events weighed heavily on Serena, but rather than succumb to the weight of her grief, she used it as fuel to keep pushing forward. Despite facing personal challenges, Serena continued to dominate the tennis world, winning her second Australian Open title in 2005. However, the pressures of her intense schedule and high expectations began to take a toll. In 2008, Serena faced a series of knee injuries and struggles with her conditioning, which resulted in a difficult period for the athlete. Yet, her resilience was unwavering. Serena worked tirelessly with her coach and trainer to regain her strength, and in 2009, she bounced back with a vengeance, reclaiming the US Open title and winning the Wimbledon championship yet again. Controversial moments. The 2009 US Open incident. Despite her successes, Serena's temper and fiery personality often led to controversy. One of the most infamous moments of her career occurred during the 2009 US Open, when Serena became embroiled in a heated argument with a line judge after being called for a foot fault during her semi-final match against Kim Clijsters. Frustrated and visibly upset, Serena unleashed an expletive-laden tirade, which led to her being fined $82,500 and placed on probation for 2 years. The incident marred an otherwise successful year and led to harsh criticism of Serena's on-court behavior. However, Serena quickly moved past the incident, apologizing for her outburst and refocusing on her tennis. Despite the setback, she remained one of the most dominant forces in the sport, continuing to break records and win titles well into her 30s. In 2011, she was diagnosed with a pulmonary embolism, a life-threatening condition, which forced her to take a break from tennis. Her recovery was slow, but Serena's drive to return to the game was stronger than ever. A legendary comeback, triumphs, and history. Serena's comeback in 2012 was nothing short of extraordinary. After recovering from her health scare, she dominated the tennis world once again, claiming her 5th Wimbledon title and securing 2 Olympic gold medals in singles and doubles at the London Games. Her return to the top of the sport was a testament to her determination and ability to overcome adversity. At 31, Serena became the oldest female tennis player to ever reach the #1 ranking, solidifying her place in the sport's history. She continued to make history in the years that followed, winning her 19th Grand Slam title at the 2015 Australian Open and becoming the oldest player to win the title at 33. Serena's unprecedented achievements continued, with her reaching her 20th Grand Slam title at the French Open and then winning Wimbledon again in 2016. She was not only rewriting the history books, but was also cementing her legacy as one of the greatest athletes of all time. In 2017, Serena reached a new milestone, claiming her 23rd Grand Slam title at the Australian Open, surpassing Steffi Graf's record for the most Grand Slam singles titles in the Open era. At the same time, she became a global symbol of empowerment for women in sports, shattering stereotypes and proving that women could achieve greatness in an arena traditionally dominated by men. Life beyond tennis, philanthropy, and advocacy. Throughout her career, Serena Williams has used her platform to advocate for social change and promote important causes. Serena has never been afraid to speak out on issues such as gender equality, racism, and social justice. In 2016, she publicly supported the Black Lives Matter movement and expressed concern for her young nephew's safety around law enforcement. She also penned a powerful letter for Porter Magazine's Incredible Women of 2016 issue, addressing the importance of gender equality in sports and advocating for equal pay for female athletes. Off the court, Serena has worked tirelessly to support charitable causes. Through her Serena Williams Fund, she has provided scholarships to disadvantaged students in the United States and contributed to building schools in Kenya and Jamaica. In 2015, she ended her 14-year boycott of the Indian Wells tournament, showing her commitment to moving past the racial struggles she faced earlier in her career. She has also worked with organizations such as the Elton John AIDS Foundation, the Common Ground Foundation, and the Helping Hands Jamaica Project, all of which aim to help those in need and promote educational opportunities for underprivileged youth. Serena's philanthropic efforts extend beyond her work in education and health. She has supported initiatives that address domestic violence and has been a vocal advocate for women's empowerment. In 2020, she became part of an all-female investor group that helped launch Angel City FC, a new franchise in the National Women's Soccer League, which aims to increase the visibility and support for women's sports. The heartbreaking news: Alexis Ohanian's diagnosis. Amidst her remarkable career, Serena's personal life has also been a source of strength and stability. In 2017, she married Alexis Ohanian, co-founder of Reddit, and the couple quickly became one of the most admired pairs in Hollywood. Together, they have a daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr., whose presence in their lives has brought immeasurable joy. However, as Serena has faced the challenges of balancing motherhood, career, and activism, a new obstacle has entered her life. Alexis Ohanian's recent diagnosis has taken the couple by surprise, shaking the foundation of their relationship and their shared future. As they navigate this difficult time, Serena's unwavering strength will be tested in ways that no tennis match ever could. Their love story, which began in the romantic city of Rome, now finds itself facing one of its greatest challenges yet. While the details of Alexis's condition remain private, it is clear that this is a battle that will require immense resilience, not only from him, but from Serena as well. What's next for Serena? As Serena Williams continues her incredible journey, it is clear that her story is far from over. From the courts of Compton to the global stage, she has proven time and time again that there is no challenge too great for her to overcome. Whether facing down the toughest opponents in tennis or confronting personal struggles off the court, Serena's spirit remains unbreakable. Her legacy, both as an athlete and a humanitarian, will continue to inspire future generations to break barriers and fight for what is right. While the current chapter of her life presents a difficult and unexpected challenge, Serena Williams is no stranger to adversity. With the support of her family, her fans, and her unwavering commitment to herself, she will continue to face whatever comes her way with the same strength, resilience, and determination that has made her an icon. Overcoming adversity. The Indian Wells boycott and the family struggles. In 2001, Serena and her sister Venus made a powerful statement by boycotting the Indian Wells tournament after a controversial incident. Venus had pulled out of a match against Serena due to injury, and when Serena arrived for her match, the crowd greeted her with boos, wrongly accusing their father of match fixing. The hostility they faced at Indian Wells was a stark reminder of the racism that existed within the sport. Despite this setback, Serena and Venus made a vow to never return to the tournament, a promise they kept for 14 years. Serena's career, however, continued to soar, with her winning major titles and breaking records along the way. She reached heights that few thought possible, winning multiple Grand Slam titles and becoming the most dominant female player of her era. But while her tennis career flourished, Serena was also faced with immense personal struggles. In 2003, she experienced the painful loss of her half-sister Yetunde Price, who was tragically murdered in Compton. The grief weighed heavily on her, but Serena channeled her emotions into her game, refusing to let the tragedy define her. In 2008, Serena faced knee injuries that threatened to derail her career. Yet again, she showed her resilience by pushing through the physical pain and continuing to compete at the highest levels. By the end of 2008, Serena had solidified her place among the greatest players in tennis history, having won her third U.S. Open title. Despite her continued success, the struggles she faced in her personal life, from the loss of her sister to a tumultuous family dynamic, only fueled her desire to succeed and overcome the obstacles in her path. Serena's momentous achievements. Serena's career trajectory skyrocketed in the 2010s when she cemented her place as one of the greatest athletes in the history of tennis. Her 2012 victory at Wimbledon marked her return to dominance after a period of battling injuries and health issues. Serena followed up her Wimbledon win by claiming 2 Olympic gold medals at the 2012 London Olympics, one in singles and one in doubles with her sister Venus. At 31, Serena became the oldest female tennis player to hold the #1 ranking, and she continued to shatter records. In 2015, she came close to achieving a calendar year Grand Slam, an accomplishment that hadn't been achieved by a solo woman since 1983. Serena's resilience and unrelenting pursuit of greatness were on full display as she reached 22 Grand Slam singles titles, equaling the all-time record set by Steffi Graf. But it wasn't just her Grand Slam titles that cemented her legacy. It was also her incredible mental toughness, her ability to handle pressure, and her fierce determination to keep pushing forward despite the odds stacked against her. Serena's serve became one of the most feared weapons in tennis. Known for its speed and precision, it was often cited as the best in history, with many opponents unable to return it effectively. Her forehand and backhand, both characterized by incredible power, precision, and accuracy, were consistently regarded as among the best in the game. But it wasn't just her offensive game that set Serena apart. It was also her ability to defend with grace and skill, often turning defensive shots into winning ones. Serena's speed, agility, and stamina allowed her to cover the court like few others, making her a well-rounded and formidable opponent. In addition to her success on the court, Serena used her platform to raise awareness about important social issues, particularly those impacting Black communities. She advocated for racial justice and gender equality, using her fame to shine a light on the challenges faced by marginalized groups. In 2016, she publicly supported the Black Lives Matter movement, calling attention to the struggles Black people face in America, particularly Black women. She also spoke out about the gender pay gap in sports, using her voice to push for greater recognition and compensation for female athletes. A champion for women's rights and social activism. Serena's advocacy for women's rights and social issues continued to grow throughout her career. She has long been a vocal proponent of reproductive rights and gender equality. In addition to speaking out about the challenges women face in the workplace, Serena has been a champion for young girls and women in the world of sports, encouraging them to chase their dreams and break barriers. Serena's influence extends beyond tennis, as she's become an advocate for mental health awareness. She has openly discussed her struggles with anxiety and depression, shedding light on the importance of mental health care for athletes and everyday people alike. Serena's vulnerability and authenticity have resonated with many, and she's become a powerful role model for women around the world who face their own challenges. In 2013, Serena was honored with the NACP President's Award for her advocacy and accomplishments, and in 2023, she received the Jackie Robinson Sports Award, acknowledging her pioneering spirit and groundbreaking achievements in sports. These honors are a testament to her influence both on and off the court. Business ventures and fashion icon Serena has always had a keen business sense, and she's made her mark in the world of fashion, entrepreneurship, and investment. In 2009, she launched her own signature line of handbags and jewelry, initially available through the Home Shopping Network. She later expanded into other ventures, including a nail collection, becoming a licensed nail technician in 2010. In 2018, Serena made headlines when she was banned from wearing a black catsuit at the French Open, a design that was intended to support her recovery after childbirth. Undeterred, she wore a black tutu at the 2018 US Open, turning the incident into a powerful statement about body positivity and self-expression. Later that year, Serena joined the board of Poshma, an online fashion marketplace, and launched her own clothing line, S by Serena, which is known for its inclusive sizing and 90s-inspired streetwear. Serena's fashion ventures have been about more than just clothing. They're a reflection of her personal style and advocacy for inclusivity in fashion. A love story, Serena and Alexis, Ohanian. Serena's personal life has also been a subject of public interest. She married Alexis Ohanian, the co-founder of Reddit, in a star-studded wedding in New Orleans in November 2017. Their love story began unexpectedly in Rome, where Serena and Alexis met at the Cavalier Hotel. Though they came from different worlds, Serena from the tennis courts and Alexis from Silicon Valley, their connection was immediate. Despite knowing little about each other's industries, they forged a deep and lasting bond that would lead to marriage and the birth of their daughter, Alexis Olympia Ohanian Jr., in September 2017. Their relationship became public in 2015, and Alexis famously posted a photo from the US Open with the caption, "Don't mess with the Queen," a playful reference to their growing connection. When Alexis proposed, he did so in the same hotel where they had met, decorating the pool deck with roses and setting up a romantic dinner. Serena's announcement of the engagement brought tears to many, as she shared the moment on Reddit's "I Said Yes" thread, giving fans a glimpse into her personal life. Motherhood and overcoming health challenges. In 2017, Serena's life took an unexpected turn as she experienced complications during her pregnancy. She was diagnosed with a pulmonary embolism after giving birth to her daughter, requiring immediate medical intervention. Her experience shed light on the disparities in healthcare, particularly for women of color, and Serena has used her platform to raise awareness about these issues. In addition to her health challenges, Serena also faced the emotional toll of postpartum depression, a condition that disproportionately affects Black and Latina women. She openly discussed her struggles on Instagram, encouraging other women to speak out and seek help when needed. In 2023, Serena and Alexis welcomed their second daughter, Ira River Ohanian, marking a new chapter in their lives. Despite the challenges she has faced, Serena's resilience remains unwavering. She continues to be a trailblazer in every sense of the word, inspiring millions of people around the world to pursue their dreams, advocate for change, and never give up in the face of adversity. Legacy: Serena Williams' impact on tennis and beyond. Serena Williams' career and life have transcended tennis. Her powerful legacy is defined by her groundbreaking achievements on the court, her activism off the court, and her ability to challenge norms and inspire change in every aspect of her life. She is not only one of the greatest athletes of all time, but also a fierce advocate for women's rights, racial justice, and health equity. Serena's journey is a testament to the power of resilience, the importance of believing in oneself, and the impact of using one's platform for good. She will forever be remembered as a champion in every sense of the word,